welcome back to Professional Sniper course. Right now, we're about to look on another M pattern, so you can really feel and see the manipulation in front of your eyes, and I will try to have everything in detail for you, so you really start thinking like a sniper right now. All right, so we're starting off with the Asian session as usual, and we will go forward, moving on to start of the London session. Okay, so let's go forward. Looks like a little triangle pattern right here. Here we go, some bullish price action overnight, another bullish price action overnight. Let's just continue. Wow, nice spikes. As you can see, we had a nice technical triangle right here, and let's go forward. So right now, what I'm actually seeing is we're rejecting some kind of resistance. My main goal will be probably I want to see market makers go above, probably like around here and higher, because all these people, they shorted this move. I did as well. I took profits, thankfully, but many people shorted it and still holding their positions because they believe it's going to go down. Because many people, they don't take profits and they just leave the money on the table. It's just ridiculous. I see many people like messaging me, I'm in drawdown, should I hold, should I close? They don't know what they do. So yeah, I'm thinking at the moment, I'm thinking that the price should come up to this level right here, or even higher, to clear the stops, because market makers, they want your money. Basically, they want trigger stops, because your stops are your money, basically. And usually your stops are around here, because if you short from here, then your stops are like here. Or obviously, if you're really stupid, you put it so close to your entry or something. All right. So let's focus and go forward. Breaking highs, almost. Boom. There you go. We're in the zone. And spike through the zone. Let's go forward. See what happens. Nice wicks around here. I'll probably start marking like some kind of resistance, but I'll still wait. Amazing. Another push. Another push. Let's wait. All right, this is nice. This is getting better. So, oh, beautiful rejection. Beautiful rejection from the resistance. So right now, what I would do, this probably could be a nice neckline for future pattern. All right, let's mark it. Let's leave this and here as a resistance for sniper entries. So what I would do right now, because as I said earlier in the previous video, what they do in a London session, most of the time, probably like 90% of time, they do a fake move. So let's focus. This is all right, let's do probably a different color, so it's not all the same. All right, let's put like a nice neon box or neon trend line. All right, and the manipulation is usually in 3 types of waves. As I explained earlier, the first is like, it's all about psychology, because what they want to trigger your emotions, make you behave irrationally and take bad positions because you think emotionally. And as a trader, you have to be emotionless as possibly as you can be. So let's focus. This is a start of Asian session, and here is London, all right? So why market makers would go up in Asia, in London, and continue going higher? Does it make sense? So this is the first move. You should think like, all right, this is a nice buy. I might buy, all right? But you're not buying, not yet. Then you see another spike. You feel like, oh man, I'm missing out. Fear of missing out. Damn, I should get in and snipe it. I want to be buying all the shit out of it. No. The third push. Here we go. This is the third push. And what happens? Here, you buy. Because most of the people, they keep buying because they see the bullish momentum. They see, because they saw in baby pips that if you see big bullish candles, it means buy and stuff. All right. So that's just for triggering emotion, and that's why it's fake. So we've got stop hunt from here, and I think we can move forward to see what happens. All right, rejection is this support, all right? But what we're waiting for mainly is here. This is our sell zone. This is a new fresh high created, as you can see. If you look left, what's here? Nothing. Probably some historical resistance from daily chart, all right? I will explain that. We'll go in further discussion about daily charts and daily levels, all right? But right now, look left. There's nothing. What that means? That's probably a stop hunt, because many people are short here and they won't trigger your stop. They just triggered all their stops. They taken all the money they wanted. So what are they gonna go do now? Let's focus back to our zone. We just like marked, because I marked right away the resistance. You always need to mark right away, even if it's going higher and higher. You just keep marking. All right, that's just my practice. Okay, let's go forward. All right, nice little touch right here. You could have a sell limit right here. I would definitely have the sell limit right here. All right, for like 135, 530. Let's go forward. Beautiful. This is it. If you think right here, why this wick is higher? Because the price went above it and almost caught all these breakout traders again. Because they thought, oh my God, it's bounced to support. Oh my God, I'm going to buy because I'm so good. Such a good trader. I'm just going to buy. No, you're waiting. You're waiting for the best opportunity you can have. So you could have sold here, because what it is. Look at it again. See this? It's beauty right here. It's beauty. And what did I say earlier? It's M pattern. Again, M15 chart. Check this out. It's a double top. It spiked through, so it triggered some longs again. All right, M pattern right here. Because if you think of it, why did I create it? I mean, why did I do this higher? Because it is higher, but you just see a different candle right now. Because we spiked higher before this is such a push. And exactly the same on GU. What happened? You could have sold at the neckline or with a sell limit order. Very smart. Sell limit order and put 10 pips stop loss, or 15 pips, or 20 pips. It's up to you. I usually risk 10 pips if I'm really sure it's the end, or 15 pips, or 17 pips. All right. Basically, maximum of 25 pips. That's enough. All right, for this short setup. I believe it's beautiful M. I think it's definitely manipulated. It created fresh highs. That's exactly what they like to do. They always like to go into fresh highs and then reverse. All right. So let's continue. Bullish rejection for the third time. People might be scared of. Exactly to the point again. straight to the resistance. Another scare off. Here we go. Even higher wick touch. Look at it. If we go and zoom in properly, let's see. Because I like to see all these candles. They are very important to your trading. So focus on every single candle, especially in the morning. So look at it. This last candle is again higher to trigger more longs. Because this is a support, and what everybody's taught to do, you buy on support. Right? But no, you wait because you know this is a fake move. This whole move from the bottom, from this triangle pattern from Asia, this Asia move and consolidation before London was just a trap. This is a trap right here. This bullish move, it's manipulation. All right, let's go forward. Boom, amazing. Such a rejection. Spike through for the last time, I think. All right, this is why we put your stop loss. You could have put your stop loss 10 pips and you would be still fine. Even 15 pips and even 20 pips. It's enough. So let's put it at 15 for now and let's move on. Spike to support. Again. And another attempt to go higher. And still rejecting. And boom, here we go. We're breaking the support. There's no way market makers will take our money because we are smart and we're selling the manipulation that just occur. All right, guys. So when you see such price action, you always mark your support and resistance levels, because if you see a double top, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna sell. So let's look at it again. What is it? You can sell the neckline, right? Because we've just broken these lows. We're just breaking it. That's amazing. Because if we see a momentum shift and we're actually breaking the lows right here, we're breaking the neckline, then it's valid setup, all right? Because if you're gonna be stuck in this and it's never gonna break it, it's gonna pop and you're gonna lose, right? Everybody loses. It's inevitable. So you gotta lose. It's the way it is. Okay. So here's the neckline, and here's the sniper entry. Here's the neckline, and here is the sniper entry marked. Thanks to this first push, we already predicted that this is the resistance from the first push. All right, and we start focusing on it after we saw these wicks. Wicks tells everything. Okay, let's go forward. Amazing spike. Beautiful. This is a momentum and we're going down. And as you can see, this wick from the candle marks that we actually retested the whole support, the whole neckline, and then we're continuing. Because what it is, guess what? It's just the same setup. Look, here's some kind of support. That's why the tweezer. Spiking through again. Amazing. And as I said earlier, unfortunately, I can't see the pivot point, but I think it was like around here, something. I took it short. I think we'll see the pivot once we finish with the price action. I'll show you. And again, profit targets around pivot points, or if you think it's going to reverse, because that's exactly what's going to happen for USD CAD, I believe. It's usually when it's at fresh highs, it can just reverse and drop and do like a daily reversal, basically. All right. So let's focus again on our trade. It's a fabulous trade. Nice morning, catched really fast pips. Okay, so if you sold from this resistance as sniper, you would be up 50 easy pips. Okay, let's go forward. Probably some pullback now. Okay, another bearish candle. That's amazing. And you can do this from anywhere in the world. It's the best job in the world, basically. All right, I'll probably wait for a retest and then probably continuation or reversing. Okay, remember, these setups are sometimes you can hold as a swing trade, but sometimes in a New York session, you'll have another market manipulation and probably another W and continuation like to a different different place. Yeah, you know. So if there's going to be a manipulation in NE session, then like in the New York session, you can see a double bottom and then spike like to the upside. You never know. That's why you're taking profits. All right. So number one rule in this game is be break free. I mean risk free. Once you achieve like a break-in of resistance or support. So if you sold here or here, I would take profits definitely like around support or resistance areas. Why? Because if you're not going to take profit, you're going to lose. So why not to take profits, okay? Also, I'm a very good fan of putting risk free. That means putting your stop loss where your entry is and put it risk free, because then your psychology is amazing. You're going to be so emotionless about it because you know that you're in profit. And if you get stopped out, doesn't matter. You can enter again. That's the beauty of risk-free trades. Because once you're risk-free, you're not emotionally attached to it, and you can be a better trader. All right. So let's go forward. Beautiful. This is a spectacular trade. Very nice morning. Probably even NE now. As you can see, this is the support from Asia. Right here. Let's go forward. Nice spikes. Probably looking like it's going to reverse. And this is it, you know, like you just put your profits and take profits around support and resistance areas. That's very, very key as well. Okay. So let me put text on it, and I will type down some important factors to your trading. All right. So first, risk-free. That's very good. Another one is psychology. Risk management. You don't want to be risking half of your account on one trade, okay? Just because of this method works doesn't mean you can blow your account in one day. Okay? Because that's not trading. So, also, when you look on charts like this, on 15-minute charts, there's always an indication of something happening, as well as, okay, let's go back, sorry. I wanted to say that usually you can see, oh, damn it, 1 second. We go replay, go back here. Alrighty, okay. Let's go forward. Move on back to the support. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Perfect. All right. So what I was going to say, if you look always on a 15-minute chart, sometimes you can spot these manipulations even on H1 chart, because what you actually can see on H1 chart is a hammer candle sometimes. That's my favorite pattern. So it looks like this. And this candle you can see on H1 chart. So sometimes you'll look on H1 and you'll see potentially something like this, like big spikes with the candles like this. All right, this is the rejection. Potentially another spike like here, like big one. That usually happens on pound trades. Okay, let's go like this. All right. And this hammer candle is very, very good indication of the pair being manipulated, and then it's going to reverse. All right. So let's move this one. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. So this kind of setup is just beautiful for me. Like when I see that, like I always look on a 15-minute chart. That's obvious because you can see the M patterns and the W patterns and the Batman patterns, and we'll discuss that later as well. But this is very, very good indication if you look on H1 chart, and you'll see this wick. That tells you that something is wrong, and this wick is gonna get filled. So what happens next is like this big, massive bearish candle and filling this wick and completely destroying this whole fake move. All right. So if you see hammer candles, it's very, very good. Very, very good for reversing, spotting the reversing shapes and everything. Okay. Let me delete this. Okay, because we don't need this anymore. Perfect. Yes. All right. Last one. So my key factors: always grabbing the bag if you have it. So if you have profits, just take it, because if you're not gonna take it, market makers will take it, and they will laugh because it's just a pocket money for them, right? So take profits, and also you always want to be ahead of the game. So if you see rejections like this, you want to be careful because this is bullish. So always look for candlesticks. Okay, candlesticks, support, resistance, SNR. That's very good. Like naked trading is amazing. As you can see, I don't use any indicators right now because I want you to be the best snipers and best traders in the world. You don't have to use indicators, okay? And as you can see, if I remove this box, this is the daily pivot, and it was, as you can see, it was very, very close to daily pivot. And the early indication of this move from Asia and this whole manipulation was that if you think of it this way, this pivot point, the green line, yeah, as I said in the book or in the PDF, 90% of the time the price action goes to it or reverse from it. So when I woke up in the morning and I saw this bullish run, I was like, right, this is a fake move. The whole fucking thing is a fake move again. We saw M pattern and I was like, boom, okay, it's going to the pivot, because it never touched the pivot throughout the day. And as you can see, the previous days, look here, news, look what happened. Small manipulations, triple top, and then drop, massive drop from the pivot. Okay, so you always want to look on the pivots because it's a very good indication where the price is going to go. As you can see here, that was a W, it popped and reversed and touched to the point you could have had a buy limit here and just buy, but that's a different time for talking. Okay, so let's get back. This is our spectacular trade. It was all done by the morning, and even if you took profits here, you would have made 50 pips. If you took it here around the support, it would be 84 pips. It's still pretty decent for a trade, all right? So practice risk-free. Practice psychology based on risk-free, because you'll be fine. You can go chill out because you know you were right. You caught manipulation. You can go out, you don't have to watch it. And then go look in 2 hours and you'll be in massive profit. Always risk manage, guys. Risk management is so damn important. Like, can't stress it enough. It's so important. Like, I've blown an account as well. I've blown many accounts, all right? And before I realized it's all about risk management and entries, okay? Your exit, your entry, your stop loss, everything, so important. Like, if you involve maths in trading, then you win, because if you understand probability, if you understand the risk reward ratios, all right, if you look on the risk reward, look at it again, it's almost 1 to 9 risk reward. That's just, nobody does that, you know. I know traders, like successful traders, and they have like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, you know. And I see them and I'm like, guys, what are you doing? But it's everyone's style. I don't mind. Everybody's got their style. And then when I have people on Instagram like message me, hey bro, how you do this? How you get such entries and the risk reward is so big? Like, this is it. You gotta be very precise. You gotta know the manipulation, the end of the manipulation, because if you don't know the end, you're gonna lose. You're never gonna risk 10 pips to make 80, right? So also focus on the support resistance. I'll probably make another video where I involve a lot of support resistance on daily chart, 4-hour chart. Like, everything connects, okay? Everything connects. The same way this price action acts here, the same way it acts on daily, on 4-hour chart, on weekly charts, is the same. It's all technical based. Obviously, unless you have like fundamental news, I don't really care about fundamental news. All right, guys, I just look on the manipulation, and like the trade on GU I made on Friday, that was during NFP, and I almost like ignored it because I know I'm right. I knew that was manipulation from the morning. I knew the pivot point was way below. All right, guys. So I think that's it for USD CAD, and I'll see you in another video. I'll probably be covering trend lines, which are very good in trading, and they can be very precise in helping you achieve very crazy entries. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, guys, thank you very much for listening, and see you soon.